Hello, my name is Chris Corbin. I am your golf course superintendent here at Vasari Country Club. I would like to take a moment to explain to you how to remove collar dams through the Fraze Mow process. The first thing we need to do is to determine the most significant portion of the collar dam and how much of it needs to be removed. A simple way to do this is by laying a 2x4 across the most significant portion of the collar dam and measuring the distances on either side of the 2x4 from the 2x4 to the grass. Here the distance is about 1.5 inches, which means we need to remove at least 1.5 inches of the most significant portion of the collar dam in order to create a nice gentle slope up to the edge of the green. One way to do this is by using a Fraze mower. A Fraze mower contains a series of blades that spin at a high rate of speed. These blades will remove turf to any desired depth across a flat lateral plane. The first thing we do is we identify the most significant portion of the collar dam and we make our first pass on that area. After making our first pass on the most significant portion, we then work out either way towards the green and towards the approach. After making several passes on the area that needs to be lowered, we then make a couple more passes on the most significant portion to make sure we have provided a nice, gentle, smooth slope up to the green. After the Fraze mow process, we then blow out any remaining sand in order to keep the crowning from coming back. Fraze mow process has a tendency to create a bit of a shelf between the ground that was lowered and the ground that is still currently at that height. In order to reduce this shelving, we then begin an aerification process. The aerification process goes through the entire Fraze mowed area all the way through the unaffected turf. This helps to tie in the newly Fraze mowed area into the existing collar. After the aerification process, we blow the collar one more time, removing any remaining sand or debris. After the blowing is finished, we then lay the 2x4 back across the same area and we measure the gaps. In this photo, you will notice there are no more gaps on either side of the 2x4, therefore we have effectively removed the entire collar dam on this green. By removing the collar dams, we allow the water during heavy rain events to run all the way off the green instead of settling on the edge, creating saturated areas and loss of turf. Also, when you are hitting a ball into the green, by removing the collar dams, you are able to hit a ball shy of the green and allow it to release onto the front of the green, rather than hitting into the collar dam and stopping immediately. We will be doing this process the first few weeks throughout the summer, and based on aggressiveness, it will take anywhere from 2 to 6 weeks to recover. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video, and we hope to see you all out there soon.